Hello grade 3. Some of you has been lost in the last lesson we took about the irregular verbs. Okay. في منكم ضاعوا شوي بالirregular verbs اللي عم ناخدهم. الirregular verbs هن أفعال عاديين مثل كل الأفعال. اوكي بس نحنا بالإنجليش دايما عنا لازلكم نوعين من الأفعال الريجولر والirregular. الريجولر verbs نالكم بنزيد لهم ed. والirregular verbs they change all of them. All the form of the verb will change in the past. كل شكله للفعل بيتغير بالpast. فنحن كيف بدنا نميز بيناتهم؟ نحن irregular verbs بنكون حافظينهم. Okay, the irregular verbs نحن بنكون حافظينهم. Okay, that's how we can identify the regular verbs from the irregular verbs. Okay, this is how we identify the regular verbs from the irregular verbs. The verbs we took the last time are not all the irregular verbs. We have plenty of irregular verbs that we are going to study together. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do now is give you examples of irregular verbs. I'm gonna put the irregular verbs we took in the last lesson in sentences and see how we're gonna do them. Okay, let's work together, grade 3, and let's start. We have last night John some postcards to send to his cousins for the new year. So there is a space after last night John and verb leave. Verb leave in the past we already took it. It's left. Leave بتصير بالsimple past. Okay, left. Okay, we already took it and it's left. So it becomes last night John left some postcards to send to his cousin for the new year. Now our next sentence is Thomas, verb to be, in his bed when he hear a terrifying noise. So بتصير عنا verb be بدنا نحطه بالماضي و verb here بدنا نحطه بالماضي. be okay شو بيصير عنا Thomas is what يعني he مع verb to be in the past بيصير شو was. Thomas was in his bed when he hear. Verb here is an irregular verb. How it becomes in the past? He heard a terrifying noise. He heard a terrifying noise. But then Anna, next sentence, when my uncle, verb to be, 20 years ago, he lived in the, and we're gonna put it in the past, in a farm. He, verb grow, vegetables and raise cattle there. When my uncle, verb to be in the past بتصير uncle is he بتصير when my uncle was 20 years old. He, verb live in the past بتصير he lived ed in a farm. He grow in the simple past بتصير he grow in the simple past. An irregular verbs it becomes grew. He grew vegetables. And raise is not an irregular verb. It becomes raised. We add d because it already ends in e. It becomes and raised cattle there. هعيدة. Verb to be بعد when my uncle عنا verb to be بالماضي شو بيصير يا was يا were. اوكي طيب عنا شو عنا بنطلع دغري على السبجكت. اوكي عنا uncle يعني he يعني شو بنحط was 20 years old. عنا he live is live. انا اعطيتكم اياهم live منه irregular verb ماني اعطيتكم اياه irregular verb. معناتها شو بدنا نزيد له دي. ليش دي؟ طلعوا على live. شو اخر حرف بlive؟ e. طب معقول نزيد له ed؟ no. انا قلت لكم قبل اذا الفعل بينتهي باي ما بنزيد له ed بنزيد له بس دي. ما معقول نحط double e بنحط d. So it becomes he lived in a farm. بعدين عنا he grow is an irregular verb dressed to be الدرس اللي قطع الماضي. So it becomes grew. He grew vegetables and raised. من يعطيتكم إياه as irregular verb تصير raised cattle there. And that's it. And now let's move to our last sentence. Janet, verb meet, her favorite singer in New York. Janet, verb meet يعني التقت. بدنا نحطها بالماضي للverb meet. Her favorite singer in New York. So Janet, verb meet in the simple past شو بيصير؟ Janet met. Okay, لأنه درسناه in the last lesson. We took it in our last lesson. Janet met her favorite singer in New York. So that's how we work with the irregular verbs in the simple past. And I'm going to give you new irregular verbs that you have to memorize. لما قلت لكم احفظون يعني بتحفظون word by word, letter by letter, memorize by heart. Grade 3, please. This lesson is gonna continue with you till the rest of your studies. Please focus. Okay? I hope you understood, and let's continue to our irregular verbs. Okay? Grade 3. Beat بيضرب. became بيصير. began ببلش. bet يعني تحدي بيتحدى. blew يعني بينفخ، يعني مثل لما بننفخ الشمعة. I blew a candle. I blew a balloon. بنفخ البالون. Okay, blew. broke بيكسر. bring brought يعني جاب. built يعني بنى. burst buy bought. طلعوا كيف GH ما بنلفظهم. buy يعني اشترى. caught يعني كمش. chose. اوكي دايما لاحظوا انه GH ما بنلفظهم. bring brought built burst buy bought catch caught choose chose. These verbs you have to memorize. grade 3 هولي للحفظ. اوكي ونكتبهم اكيد 5 مرات. Thank you grade 3.